Hello everyone and welcome back to D&D. We're here with Guy Dill back in the Southern Isle after months. Man, I honestly should have just done the recap during the recording. Anyways, you found out about their little cyborg knoll they're working on here, power turned back on, you talked to Galget for like a tiny bit, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. They did let you go outside. You're still waiting about. And yeah. Anyways, you wake up the next day over. And as you wake up, you just sort of see this guy standing in the doorway.
That was a 100% real yawn.
Do you want to turn your torch off now?
Do I? The lights are on now?
Yeah, the lights are on.
Yeah. He'll snuff out the old torch.
Yeah, even though it went out while you were asleep anyway.
Actually, does he have torches, or is it a... No, he has a lamp.
Oh yeah, a lamp, right.
He's too rich for torches.
Wow. Yeah, you kind of see him standing over there in the shadows a bit, just staring at you.
Oh, what's on the agenda for today?
Man, what the hell? Why is it so dirty down here? What?
Look, man, I don't know.
Anyways, there are some individuals coming to the island. We have spotted them on some small boats.
Oh, sweet. That sounds like it might just be the fellas we struck a deal with.
There
So
are
they
4 constructs and 1 dwarf.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, we sourced raw materials and then sourced a exporter, right?
Yeah.
So we have I think we have raw materials coming in, and then we have finished goods coming out. So this should be the raw materials coming in. I know I contacted 2 people in my book of contracts.
Yes.
Yeah, Crusalane was the private mercenary corps, and Vusseoxath was the Smith's Guild.
Yep.
So I'm assuming that's the Vusseoxath fellas who are bringing in raw materials. I guess we'll see. Well, I sure hope that's the raw material fellas, unless you already have some finished product to ship out.
Not necessarily.
Well, then we'll just hope it's the raw material suppliers.
Do you wish to meet them here or at the beach?
Let's go meet them at the beach, just in case they're a little skittish the first time or 2.
I will send 2 to watch over you. They will make sure nothing happens.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, we'll see you head outside. Some quick rolls. I renamed this file. Alright, you walk out. Yep. Let's see. Normal map for now. Oh yeah, you're here, I think. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was something like that. Maybe you should mark that.
Perhaps.
Man, what was the original reason we went to the Southern Isles? Oh yeah, it was because we found Jeeves.
Yeah, you found Jeeves and you were doing like the thing where Infernus looked for the cave where his creator was and where he was made and all that.
Oh yeah. And it was like the Southern Isles. And then it was
Then
the
you went
Southern
down
Isles.
there and you figured out it fucking died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Are you just
Catching up on my
sorely
lore.
taking a leisurely stroll over there?
Pretty much, hands in the pockets, strolling on up.
Give me a perception check. It has been a while. As you're walking along, nothing out of the ordinary for this place as usual. Just the normal, awkward, eerie feeling due to the fact that there's no noises from any animals as usual.
As usual.
You hear nothing, you see nothing. You make your way over to the beach. I'll say you're about like up here-ish. About the normal spot where you came in. As you get to the beach, give me another perception check. So you get there, you realize, hey, the boat I took here is gone.
Huh?
The boat that you took to get here is gone.
Oh. The one crewed by the fellas?
You came here with Russ's character.
Yeah, and then Russ' character dipped the fuck out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is expected.
Okay.
Yeah, this is expected. It's like, yeah, when Finnick noped the fuck out, I think Guy was just like, yeah, no, he's gone. I knew he was gonna have to secure another route off island.
But as you're out on the beach, you will also see two small boats, as you were told. One of them has 3 people in it. The other one has 2. Let me double check that.
Does Guy spot anything indicative of like whether it's the materials fellas or not?
They're small boats. They probably don't seem to be cargo boats. The most you can tell from the distance you're at is the one that has 2 in it has normal-sized guys, while the other one has 2 normal-sized and 1 smaller guy. You can only guess is the dwarf.
That doesn't bode well.
But, yeah, do you just stay there waiting for him to arrive?
Yep.
Alright. So they hit ashore. They essentially see you immediately standing on the beach. You will see what appears to be 4 constructs, as you were told, and the dwarf. 2 constructs will get out first, and then the dwarf will hop out afterwards. Here is sort of what you see. How do you do this again? Man, it's been so long. I don't remember how to like this shit.
How to do stuff.
There it is. Oh, there's the wrong one anyway. Here is this one. These are what the constructs look like. And here is the dwarf fella.
Roger
you see
that.
them all hop off, and then the dwarf will look over towards you. You the one that called us over here? The one who's making a deal?
Yeah, I believe that's me. Guy Deal is speaking in Dwarvish.
He was not speaking in Dwarvish at all.
Oh, the dwarf wasn't speaking in Dwarvish?
No, he just automatically started in Common.
Yeah, Guy Deal is speaking in Dwarvish.
Okay.
He thinks that's gonna make an impression.
Ah, who can speak my tongue, huh?
I've made many deals in my time.
I see. So, we just wanted to have a look over your, who we're dealing with, essentially. We're wanting to see what sort of product might be coming up. We've never heard of anything coming from the Southern Isles, you see.
Gotcha. Are you the contacts with the Smiths Guild? Are you guys going to be the ones bringing the materials, or are you going to be the ones purchasing the product?
We're the ones from Cruiser. Give me
Got
a
it.
history check.
History check?
Yep, at advantage. Alright, so this group of people, as you can see, the little emblem he has sitting on his shoulder, this is the Band of Brass. They are a mercenary group out of Cruiser. They are... So they were made by someone who left the Smiths Guild at a point, and they are very construct and modernized.
Yeah, if I remember
and
correctly,
all.
that's the reason why they're buying this advanced technology, allegedly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I believe we don't actually have any materials yet. Like, our materials fellas haven't come through just yet, so we're waiting on that to actually start operations. But if I remember correctly, I think there was some demo technology in the manufactory. If you want to follow me, I think we can at least get you oriented.
Oh yes. We're just here to have a idea of the goods before we go all in on this. You see.
Yeah, I can't quite remember, but I do think we've got some demo stuff for you, and Guy Deal's gonna beckon them to follow, and he's gonna start walking back. He's gonna say, now do mind, this place used to be somewhat fortified, so there might be some traps here and there. Just try and keep an eye out.
With that in mind, on the way back, do you take it sort of slow, pretty much?
Yeah, just to make sure none of them fall into any traps.
It would be a shame if
Yeah, the whole deal falls through because the fucking dwarf fell in a trap.
He never returned. That deal has been completely cut off. Alright. 1 second. Alright, I'll say you guys walk back. Let's see. Is there anything you talked to him about as you are going back?
I think that Guy Deal doesn't really understand any of the technology going on. He just knows that it's cool, pretty much. Like, he just knows that it's advanced. So he doesn't really know anything, like, talking-wise. He can't...
He doesn't even really know what happened here.
Exactly. He has absolutely no idea.
So, you said it used to be quite fortified. What happened?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. I gotta say, the patron of this here establishment is somewhat enigmatic. The patron.
The god.
The patron of this here establishment is somewhat enigmatic. He doesn't explain a whole lot. I just kind of happened upon this place and saw some technology on offer, and I offered to set up shop for him.
I see. Yes, that's a little bit unusual.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time, it's a magnificent opportunity. I mean, you'll see the technology; it'll blow you away. I knew that you guys figured I'd contact you. You're the most, tech forward folks that I know. So I figured you'd be the first to jump at this opportunity to get your hands on some really, really one-of-a-kind stuff.
What all have you been shown so far?
For the most part, it's some weapons. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a businessman. I'm not a big purveyor in the art of war. I can't really, say for sure everything that's going on. That's why I'm hoping to show you. You'll probably have a much better idea of what it is than I do.
That's what you say, I suppose. Yeah, he'll continue following. Give me a perception check. Yes. Nothing out of the ordinary. Anyway. So you guys end up reaching the outside sort of area. And as you're coming up on it, go ahead and activate this. You get up to the wall that you walked through before. I see what you mean by the fortifications around this place. It looks like it's in shambles.
Yeah, like I said, I really don't know what happened here. Like, not the slightest idea. I know that the Southern Isles have a terrible reputation for people not coming back, but I haven't had any issues, so I imagine that whatever was going on isn't.
I haven't quite heard anything around here. I haven't seen nothing. This place seems completely abandoned.
See, that's pretty much what I was told, is, passing through Ad to Lambdis and everything, they were pretty much saying that nobody goes there.
Yeah, no, we knew this place belonged to some sort of snake folks for a long time. They didn't like outsiders, no one ever wanted to come down here, they always left alone. But it looks like they haven't been here for quite some time.
Oh. That's interesting. I mean, couldn't imagine what happened to him, but at the very least,
It's the way you so sarcastically say how it sounds. It's like, damn, that's crazy. Who knows what happened?
Crazy. That's crazy. I have no idea what happened. Anyways, come buy my shit.
It sounds so fucking suspicious.
Dude, I will roll persuasion if I have to get these fellas to look at the technology.
Technically, Guidale has no clue what happened to him. Like, I think the most he was told was, like, the robots were being used as, like, workforce slaves, pretty much.
Yeah.
At least I think that's what he was told. I didn't watch back that far. I only watched
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure he was told that.
It's been like a year.
I
mean, I'm just gonna go off the assumption that he got told that.
Yeah.
I mean, the fella in there, he's of a constructed nature, something of a robot, and he was saying that they were using like robot servants, and eventually they had an uprising. That's kind of the gist of what I was getting from him. So it sounds like he kind of toppled them and then set up shop.
Excuse me. A robot uprising.
From what he was telling me.
You know what happened the last time that did happen?
Does Guidale know?
You wouldn't know. It is more common knowledge. It's why constructs only recently began some of them having their own sort of, like, they can control themselves. Most constructs up until this point are controlled by others or very simple.
I see. I mean...
And the reason that happened was because of what happened on Quasarville. where they started making constructs and they killed off like everyone in the north.
The constructs did?
Yeah, they took over an entire fort and they began making their way south, killing off everyone until they hit the demons that happened to also be invading at the same time.
Ah. I mean, yeah, it sounds like a somewhat similar situation, but, you know, with less, like, demons and extinction. At the very least, he's not they're not hostile to people. Considering I'm alive.
Why hasn't there been no rebuilding then?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I was actually planning on, once some cash flow started coming in, kind of revitalizing some of the stuff down here, you know? Get it looking a little more livable.
I see. I hope it don't bother you that I'm keeping a bit of a guard up. This seems very weird.
Oh yeah, no, I don't blame you at all. I mean, I came here following somebody and stumbled across this absolute gold mine. So, you know, I don't blame you for being a little suspicious. I know I was for a hot minute, but it's warming up to me.
Got locked in there by yourself?
Huh?
Got locked in there by yourself?
Yeah. And then, you know, the power came back on.
I want to make sure my microphone is at the right setting. Yeah, it is. Okay. But yeah, after he says that he's a bit suspicious and everything, he does sort of do a little hand gesture and his robots kind of like surround him a bit more. But yeah, he's still following you. You just head on inside.
Yep. This entire time, Guy Deal's demeanor has been very nonchalant. Like he's got, you know, hands in his pockets and all that jazz.
Give me one more perception check as you go in. Yep. Anyway. It's nothing. There's nothing from that one. You don't need anything. Alright. Yeah, you return back into the domain.
There it was, all those high rolls.
Yep. Need to, like, conjoin these fuckers because of how wide the hallway is.
Put them back in formation. Oh, you're good.
Go ahead.
This is our guy, Varelian. Meet, what's your name, Mr. Smith?
My name's Baron Halsid.
Is Baron his name or his title?
His name.
Okay.
I had a feeling you would ask about that. The oil baron.
Yep, Vermilion, this is Baron. Vermilion's the proprietor of this here establishment, and he's the one I've been, you know, tasked with setting up business for.
I see.
Now, if I remember correctly, Verelian, you had some prototypes or some demos set up in one of these rooms, didn't you? Or am I imagining that?
We have rooms that have weapons available in them. However, they are still under testing and rework. However, I can grab some if that is what needs to be done.
Yeah, he was just hoping to, you know, check out what we've got on offer before they start buying in bulk.
Yes, I can go ahead and grab one of these. And you'll just see him start walking off. Now, where did you say these constructs were made here?
Um, I can't say I pried too much, but I would assume so. Either that or they were sourced from elsewhere and used as slaves.
They're very different looking.
I can't say I've worked with too many constructs, so I can't claim to know the intricacies.
How he moves around, he even talks on his own. He speaks for himself. Unlike the clockwork ones, the older models, such as these.
I mean, if they were capable of uprising, I would assume that they would be capable of those things, to be fair.
But yes, I suppose that's true. It's very unusual. After a little while, you'll see Verilion start to return.
And guys, like, to be fair, I mean, you'd have to be a little unusual to make unusual technology.
I suppose that's true. But you'll see that Verilion is coming back in hand. He has a rifle of sorts. I don't think Guy Deal's seen their weapons. He's only told about them for the most part.
Yeah.
But you'll see he has a rifle that seems to have 2 barrels of sorts on it, along with 2 different triggers on it. This is what was called a bracket rifle. And then he'll sort of hand it over to Guy Deal first.
Guy Deal's gonna look it over. Does he have any idea what he's looking at?
You give me a intelligence check.
Oh boy. Oh damn.
Surprisingly, you have an idea that it is a rifle. You're not sure why it has 2 triggers exactly, but you know there's 2 barrels, so maybe one shoots one shoots the other.
I'm sure my compatriot here could expand on the technology a little further, but it looks like a rifle from my reckoning. Like I said, I'm not super familiar. Looks like a rifle with 2 barrels, 2 triggers. Here, do you mind, Verilion, if I give it over to him to take a look at, since he's the one looking to buy?
That is fine.
And Guy's gonna hand it over.
Baron will have a look at it. Gives it a nice little look over. I see. 1 second. What was it about this thing? I gotta remember something about my own setting. I done forgot if it exists or not.
What are you asking about?
Are those shotguns?
There are blunderbusses.
Yeah, there's blunderbusses. I was like, boy, there are shotguns. I don't think I had shotguns.
So, if anything, if there's no shotguns, you would end up calling it a blunderbuss of sorts.
Yeah, but, so he looks it over and he's like, some sort of rifle at the least, obviously. Unsure what this bottom one is. It doesn't look like it takes the same kind of bullets as the top half. And then Verilion will sort of speak up. The bottom is meant to take shotgun shells. It is replicated to a blunderbuss. And then you'll just see Baron look over it a little bit more. It's 2 weapons in one then. That's quite useful. 1 close range and 1 long range. And then you'll see him look over at you and hand the gun back. Are there constructs available?
Now, if I remember correctly, Varelian, there was something you were working on, right? I don't know if you're looking to sell them or what, but I'll leave that one up to you.
Currently, no. Not our own kind, nor any of the new workings. Does Galidil say anything after that?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like, no constructs, but note the yet. Well, that might be a long-term sort of thing. But at least for now, there is useful weapons technology, as demonstrated.
There are various other weapons, such as a stun gauntlet. However, I do not have one available. And let's see, there is something else. 1 second. I done forgot half the shit I put in this bitch.
Well, Adrian has most of it.
Oh, there it is. Well, I guess this was also one they made. We have another weapon that is very similar to the bottom portion of the bracket rifle. It is noted as a rotary shotgun. It only fires the shotgun ammo. And lastly, we have a weapon noted as the crystalline rifle. It shoots magical energy. You see him sort of stutter on that, essentially. Derived from a resource.
Yeah, all sorts of weapon technology. Like I said, we're just waiting on our materials dealers to come through, and we can start manufacturing them.
I see. Well, these are indeed weapons of sorts. Far different than what I've seen from the Smith's Guild.
Precisely. These are the kinds of weapons that can really, change the game in terms of, warfare. Put you on a bit of a elevated platform compared to everybody else.
Very good to keep in mind. Well, I'll bring this all back to the rest of our group. Let our leader know that it is indeed new types of equipment and nothing that has already been made in the Smith's Guild.
Sounds good. I'm assuming you guys know how to contact me if you reach a decision one way or another.
Yes.
I'm sure, too, that if it comes down to it and you can't quite decide what you want to do, I'm sure we'd be able to make some kind of a deal.
Yes, it'll come through. Just once it's all in the flow of things, just send a message our way, and we will begin the arrangement.
Excellent. Sounds good. Shall I walk you back to your boats?
If you don't mind. You said there were traps and things. Surely you know the island better.
Absolutely.
And to make it easier, we're just gonna open this. That way we're not just fucking walking about. Also, let's move over to the D&D. The actual campaign.
Oh, yeah.
I completely forgot those were on for me. No, mine specifically.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, you guys head on back out. I'll let you give me another perception check. Anyways, you move through the island, same as always. You make it back to their boats. After going about for a while, it's just like sorta sun is beginning to set at this point. Not really, like it's just now going down from the peak. But
Yeah.
So you know how long it might be until you're ready.
It really depends on how long it takes for those materials to get here. I've got the deal set up. They should be shipping in materials before too long, but it could be days, could be weeks, shouldn't be horribly long, but like I said, it really depends on them.
I see. Well, let's keep in touch. We'll do a rain check after some time.
Sounds
Will you
good.
Be here still?
I don't plan on going anywhere until everything gets, fully figured out.
I see. Alright, well then it will be easier to send a message over. But I'll be on my way. And you'll see I'm getting to the boat. And the robots will push it off and hop in. They leave. Anything else that Guy Deal's wanting to do at this point?
No, there's not much else other than, waiting.
Alright. So you head on back.
I do believe so.
Alright. Let's put you back in.
I'm having funny ideas too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Just using, like, for example, we get in combat or something with people, and I just use message to broker a deal mid-combat, and they just, like, leave, and nobody else knows why.
Yeah.
Because message is a cantrip that's one action. But yeah, no, pretty much, guys just waiting.
Alright. So, whenever you get back in, Verlian will just look over towards you.
What was that?
Verlian just looks over towards you.
Sounds like, they were talking about setting everything up, so all we're waiting on is those materials to come in, and once they're all in, we should be all set up.
I see. We will continue working on our other project. We still have other creatures to work on. Would
Excellent.
you prefer to have guards while walking about the island?
I mean, honestly, the only thing I'm super worried about is the traps.
Yes. There are many over the island. Do
Yeah,
you
if anything, if I could
recommend
just...
covering them?
Yes, if I could just have, like one that, do you know all the locations of the traps on the island?
We know many.
In which case, yeah, if I could just have, one bodyguard wandering around to help make sure neither me nor anybody else on the island falls into the traps, that would be much appreciated.
Easily done. And then, like, shortly after, let's see. Shit. I renamed it. I don't remember. But shortly after, you'll hear the door open back up behind you. Or, no, I guess it's not the door. You'll just hear footsteps coming up from the entrance. Oh, the door is shut. The door opens up. You do hear the door open up behind you. And you'll see a low construct walk up behind you. That one will help you.
Excellent.
Does Guy Deal have a look over it or anything?
Yeah, Guy Deal's gonna give him a once over.
So give me a perception check. Or investigation, either one.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Am I to be kicked out now?
Yeah. Just for a moment. We're almost done.
Okay, I'm gonna make burgers, so
Okay.
I'll be in my 1-to-1, and you can just drag me back.
Alrighty. Yeah, you have a look over him. This one is all mechanoid, it is all robot. This has bits of tatters and clothes on him. With that intelligence check, you will notice that his headpiece, out of everything on his body, his headpiece, while very smooth and kind of matches in with the machine look, it is not any sort of metal. It is, in fact, made of bone.
I see. Huh. Can I inquire as to how this one was done? The whole thing seems to be a machine, but that headpiece doesn't quite fit.
What do you mean?
I mean, it looks like the headpiece that's made from bone. So is this one taken from like a previous previously alive kind of thing, or?
Yes.
What kind of creature has a skull like that?
The skull has been put together differently to replicate a helmet.
Oh, okay. I can kind of see that.
From what I understand, many tribes before use skulls as headwear. Is this an unusual thing?
I mean, as I was telling Baron there, I haven't worked with too many constructs in my time, so I guess I can't say for sure. I was just curious is all.
I see. One question before you return to your room.
I'm all ears.
How does your kind define humanity?
Humanity? That really depends on who you're asking. I mean, I think a lot of people would define it as, a human or... Yeah, I mean, just the human race, I guess. I know there are a lot of other races out there, obviously. I think humans would be defined as, a certain gene line, I guess.
There is another descriptor beyond race. It is
What do you
more
mean?
to do with how one understands and feels about things.
Oh, you mean
Describe
like emotional or
Yes.
like empathetic?
Yes.
That's like, I guess, if you look at like an animal and the animal's like hurt, it's bleeding, it's in pain, you kind of feel it, it's like you think about what it feels like to be in that animal's situation and you go, dang, that really sucks. I'm glad I'm not that guy. You know, that kind of thing.
I see. That is all.
Alright, in that case, I'll retire to my chambers until those material shipments come in.
You walking?
Yeah. They're gonna be so jealous when they find out that I have 2 robot butlers.
Yeah, man, now that you've gotten your second one, do you name this one anything, or is he just there?
Guy, when he gets to his chambers, guy's gonna turn to the construct and he's gonna say, "You have a name or something I can call you?"
You see it tilt its head.
Oh, can you not talk or anything?
It just stares at you.
I guess not. Hey, Viking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send a name to you, and you're gonna
Okay.
have to tell me if it's valid. If there are any, like, you know, legal issues.
Legal issues.
Yeah, hold on. Where the fuck are you in here?
I mean, Rust has plenty of cool character names that are the same character names as other characters from D&D campaigns. I mean, technically not really.
Not really as in can't use it, or not really as in there's no issues?
Here, let me have a look. Is this name copyrighted? I don't think it fucking matters at this point, considering that, Rust's characters' names. Rust has a character name, it's directly from fucking, what is it? It's one of Matt Mercer's games. Like, big D&D games, I don't remember what it's called. Yeah. Anyways,
Alright.
no, I mean, it's used in a bunch of shit, so yeah, sure, you can call him that.
Sweet. Well, in that case, I'm gonna call you Jarvis. Does that work?
It just continues to stare at you.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. With that, guy deal. I mean, he's pretty much gonna be resting until the merchant thing gets there. If it happens to be a long rest, he gets his spells back and gets 3 more uses of sending.
Man, it's hard to say if something's going to be a long rest for a week, man, at this point, considering what's going on with Adrian and
I
Terry.
know.
Yeah. But, go ahead and
thing.
use, like, a use of a water skin and, a ration.
Oh shit. Just use a ration. Oh yeah, I guess he might have to go out to get rations.
At some point. Oh, man, you can ask Jarvis. Never mind, there's no animals on this fucking place.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Look for bugs, man. Bug stew. Man, you can live off mushrooms, man. Just be like
I was
yourself.
gonna say, yeah. Just be like my sulfur character. I'm gonna live off fried mushrooms and mushroom skewers and mushroom soup.
Now, kidney stone. Alright, so you just lay down or whatever?
Yep, pretty much.
Alright, so you do notice that the robot just continues to stare at you even after you're laying down.
That's not unsettling at all.
should try telling him to do something.
Hey, Jarvis, you're all good to, go shut down or, conserve power or whatever you need to do.
It just stands there still.
That's fine. That's fine. Jarvis can do whatever Jarvis needs to do.
He pulls out a gun.
My God. That's not how you protect someone.
Alright. Well, we'll end that bit here.
Alrighty. Time to get Shadow in here.
Yep. Alright. Back again with another Adrian and Terrence session in Roboland. Last time we left off, you guys found Kingslayer as well as all the people at the Citadel.
And I ripped out my eyeball.
Yeah, you ripped out your eyeball to create, essentially a servo skull.
I'm helping.
So, this session is mostly just going to be roles for you guys doing your things. So, there's going to be some roles for working on the teleporter, as well as, Adrian Plasma Understanding.
My eyeball.
And, yeah, with you were going to help work on the eyeball creation thingy. So, since there isn't actual measurement of time here, really, both of you give me Constitution checks real quick. You both feel quite hungry. It's been a while since you have eaten and drank something.
Well, Terrence, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of feeling like lunch.
I've already pulled out a ration. And started eating it. You look over to me, and I'm chowing down, dude.
I'm actually kind of running low on water.
How low is Terrence on water?
2 out of 4. I haven't changed that yet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
1 out of 4.
Water. Water.
Water. We're gonna end up like that one dude. Water.
Except no alcohol.
I'll shake my water skin and I'm almost out.
Well, you and me both.
You also on one?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
This trip ain't gonna be much longer.
Alright, so... Terrence, give me a... Let's see. What all do you have?
We're gonna have to Bear Grylls it.
Drink the oil.
That's
Now
not
the real-
a Bear Grylls.
Arlo, the real question is, are we each drinking our own, or are we drinking each other's?
Oh, fuck.
Well, it would have to be our own.
Yeah.
We just stand there like some kind of fucked up Ouroboros.
Who has more salt in their diet?
Terrence definitely would.
No, dude, Terrence is perfecting his body to be purified.
Yeah, Terrence just pisses pure water.
Yeah.
Okay, Terrence, give me a sleight of hand check. Good God.
The ladies love my fingers.
Yeah, man.
And he just pulls out a handful of fingers.
It's a fucking finger necklace.
Good Lord. Arlene, give me a roll on your plasma understanding.
Yay! Plasma understanding.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There's not much understanding happening.
That's a banana.
As you're going throughout the
Lightning
facility,
OP.
you're simply just in awe still. No research has really been done.
He's just fucking
Hey, I'm at
drooling.
28 right now.
Yeah.
Plasma understanding.
Ruler.
So, for quote unquote, the first 12-ish hours or so, quote unquote, Terrence, you and the Keeper have worked on the little iRobot. You've put most of it together, and he'll just look over towards you. We are almost ready.
Hell
I will
yeah.
get it completely set up, and we'll see if it can spot the virus entering the Citadel. But yeah,
Here's hoping I didn't rip my fucking eye out for nothing.
soon we will begin working on the teleporter back to your realm. But yeah, he'll go do that. So this room isn't actually where you guys are, obviously, but I'm not going to keep flip-flopping between maps.
Right.
But yeah, Adrian, you're just walking around.
Adrian is gonna bring up one small concern.
Yeah.
That's all well and good. Do you know about how long it'll take to set everything up? Terrence and I both only have like 1 day of water left.
Are you going up to the Keeper to talk about this?
Yeah.
Water. You sort of questioning what you're talking about.
Yeah, organics, like, Terrence and I have to drink, fluid to stay functional.
Is one of my upgrades that I don't need water? I think it is. At some point. Not right now, but
What the fuck?
I'm literally just better than you, dude. I don't know what to tell
cutting
you.
out a survival mechanic.
Player might know a little more about it, I suppose.
But, yes. I forgot you organic beings require water. No, we do not have any of that.
You're gonna die!
We've only got 1 day of water left. Yikes.
It should not take long for us to work on the teleporter. Now that we have finished construction of this creature, we will begin working on the teleporter quite quickly. I will have the others help us in making it.
Perfect.
Over this time, is there anything you guys want to talk about with any of the guys here, including Kingslayer, Keeper, Revenant, or the other fucking dude, I forget his name?
Sure.
Codex?
I'll talk to Kingslayer and I'll ask, what are you gonna do when we kill Vire?
We must start again. I plan on rebuilding back down on the southern isle. Not in the same location, but somewhere on the isle, as it seems to be the only place that has the crystals that we used before.
Sort of a little home away from home, then.
Precisely. Is Adrian, here for this conversation?
Where is it taking place?
I mean, just around the facility. We're not.
I mean, Adrian usually sticks pretty close to Terrence, so unless he's off in the reactor room taking notes, then yes.
Do either of you plan on staying once it's settled?
I'll just
mean,
shrug. I go where the meat takes me. I like meat.
I pretty much plan on staying as long as it takes me to get these notes fully down and everything. And other than that, Terrence and I are kind of a package deal.
I see. Well, during my time of rebuilding, anytime you wish to stay there, you may.
He gives me a meat adventure.
What'd you say?
What?
I didn't completely hear you. I don't think you sound like you said something about a meat evening.
No, I said he owes me a meat adventure.
Oh, Kingslayer.
No,
Or Adrian.
Adrian.
Oh, Kingslayer will just look at Adrian.
What's a meat adventure?
I'll like gesture broadly to everything. This is like you like machines. This is your machine adventure. I want my meat adventure.
Terrence, if we ever find a
Go meet the
world,
horrors.
if we ever find a
Adrian!
world made completely of
Show me the
flesh,
horrors.
we have bigger issues.
Issues. That's heaven.
Oh.
I will become their god. Anyway,
You sound
Oh, is he
awfully
like this?
familiar to someone else I knew.
oh, yeah, who's that?
Him. He'll just walk away after that. Wait, over the next
Did
while.
he not answer?
No, he just walked away after that.
I'll get that answer.
Yeah, man. Alright, so.
I'm Maz's top guy. Maz needs me.
So we're gonna do some rolls on working on the teleporter. Is Adrian gonna help with the teleporter or continue working with the plasma understanding?
I feel like, does working on the teleporter count towards plasma understanding?
No.
Okay, well, he's gonna work on the teleporter.
Alright. I'll just need. So you have Tinker's tools, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, you can use your Tinker's tools. Terrence, you'll
Okay.
just use intelligence.
Intelligence, you said?
Also, Adrian is going to pretty much draw up an entire, schematic by the time he leaves. Just so that he can continue studying the plasma stuff after he leaves, is the idea.
What schematic?
He's pretty much drawing in full detail the reactor room and everything, and doing
Okay.
annotations and notes and all that, just so he can continue learning about it after he leaves.
Alright. I forget Revenant doesn't actually have much intelligence. He's a fucking murder machine. Yep, that's a good roll.
Who doesn't have much intelligence? Oh,
Revenant. He's designed to kill things.
nah, he's all good. He's got a big brain in there.
Where's the other one? Codex. Alright, let's see. What do I have all together? So after the time, the rest of the day, essentially, you guys get to work pretty hard. You get most of the teleporter built up. There's only a few things left that needs to be done. During this time, Keeper will look over towards Adrian, In your realm, do you know where Vire is?
The Southern Isles.
I see. And
What do you mean? Like you're looking for like a force estimation, or like how far he's gone, or what are you looking for?
are you wanting to go directly there?
I mean, that's what he gave us in terms of like a design. Unless there's somewhere else, like if you want to invade the island from like outside or like get outside forces to help us out or something, I mean, we could go somewhere else. Or we could, if we just have to break down his reactor, if I remember correctly, the teleporter was set up to be literally in that room, so we could theoretically take him completely by surprise. Right?
These schematics do not list whether it takes us there or another location.
I mean, considering the schematic was given to us to move his portal, specifically to gather materials from here, I'm gonna assume that it would take it directly to him.
There is a chance. He'll continue looking over everything for a while.
Did I do any eyeball rolls?
You guys got the little eyebot thing built. He just has it off like.
Oh, my eyeball.
Oh, your eye coming back?
Yeah.
What was your regeneration thing? Is it uncanny vitality? Yeah, it was uncanny vitality.
I'm gonna have downtime things for it.
Oh yeah, the eye regen. Yeah, where you can go ahead and roll some for it.
I can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. A stem begins the fall.
I was about to ask, so is this like a gradual thing? Can I
no, it
flip up
doesn't
my
just
eye
pop
patch
into existence. No.
flip up my eye patch and look at Adrian with the tiny little eye?
There's
Like
just
Deadpool.
a stem in there right now. It's just gonna be a stem that's laying outside of your fucking socket. Yes, a bit of the stem just begins to form. So as you guys start to work again, both of you give me constitution checks. Alright. What the? Oh,
Adrian
I
still
didn't
has
do.
to
Yeah, I was like, why is there two Terrans? But that was the one for a second ago. Come on, Adrian.
Huh?
Constitution check.
Constitution check.
You both begin to feel a bit tired. Adrian is very tired. It's been quite some time since you slept. You haven't slept since you were at the engineer's place, and it feels like many hours have passed. You guys lay down?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. You find any particular place to lay down across all of this? I mean, like, there's no real beds, obviously. There's pods you probably don't want to hop into. There's the metal floor.
Oh, I thought Adrian had a bedroll for some reason.
Yeah.
Nah, man, Adrian's just gonna bundle up in a corner.
Yep, same thing as you
Don't
did at the engineer's place.
Don't I still have most of an owlbear pelt? I'm gonna lay on that, dude.
Yeah, you used a tiny bit of it for something. I don't remember.
Eye patch, dude.
Oh, yeah, the eye patch, right. Yeah, very small bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking, like, wrap myself up in that. Take a nap.
Alright. You guys do that. Time rolls over. You guys eventually wake up. You're both feeling a bit hungry and thirsty after you wake up.
I'm gonna
Oh
eat.
no.
I'm gonna eat, but I'm not gonna drink yet. I'm trying to ration that last bit out.
Adrian's doing the exact same thing.
Alrighty.
We're watering their ration. We're rationing our water.
Watering the rations. After you wake, you will see Jeeves has finally left the little repair pod he was in. And he's been fully fixed up. He doesn't seem to have all the blemishes and like fucking plasma blasts in him anymore.
Oh, sick.
He's okay, finally.
He looks better.
He's not dying. Other than that, also when you guys wake up, you will see that Keeper's just about done with the whole teleporter. It looks like he's just hooking up some things, essentially. Do you guys go over and talk to anyone? No. Okay. So as he finishes up, you will see the teleporter serve Word the Life. The outer frame of it is like circular, and there's a ring that sort of floats around it, and it just kind of spins around quite a bit before it stops. And then all the connections to it seem to light up with a bit of... Some of it's a bit of green, some of it's a bit of blue. The base of it lights up yellow. And afterwards, Keeper looks over to both of you. Are you ready to leave?
Yes.
Oh yeah, should be.
You four are prepared to fight Vire.
Yeah.
What do you think? I think I'm about as ready as I'll ever be.
And final question. Keeper has spoken to me, as well as Kingslayer, about leaving this place. Do you prefer having the extra firepower from us three?
I mean, at the end of the day, if this drops us right in this portal room, it shouldn't be too hard to break his generator, and at the same time, I also don't want this whole place to crumble if we fail, right? Hey, unlock that.
No. This place will eventually fall.
Yeah, but I don't see a reason to accelerate it.
Are you sure you do not want us to join you?
Is it like an all or nothing deal, or is this a one-way teleporter?
We are unsure.
Wait. Who's all going through with us? So it's me, Terrence, Kingslayer, obviously,
Jeeves.
and Jeeves.
That's the initial. He's asking if if you guys would like the rest of them to join you.
Yeah, because like Reaver, right?
Revenant.
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 There's
Revenant's a
Revenant
combat fella. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind grabbing him, but the other fellas, there's no real reason, right?
Yeah, it's the main thing to keep in mind right now is you don't know if it's a one-way teleport. You don't know if it's a back and forth, considering how you built it and set it up, or if Vire had a way to set it up on his end to continuously make it that way.
Yeah. So if anything, maybe we would want to take, like, Revenant.
There is also still unsurety of if he'll put you directly in that portal room or not.
What do you think, Terrence? I think we could use the combat specialist, right?
Yeah.
Do you mind sending Revenant with us?
Give a persuasion check. Good lord. There are many uncertainties. If you require only one of us, we can send Revenant to assist. However, he may be able to not return if this does not allow you to come back. But if it stops Vire from taking over your realm, then it is worth the cost. However, he is also one of the main protections we use here.
I mean, how often do you guys need that protection?
Not often, currently.
What are the fucking chances?
Keep in mind that they also do not build new robots. They are unable to. Well, not that they're unable to, but it's costly where they are at the moment.
Kingslayer, what are your thoughts? Do you think we can take it ourselves and not risk debilitating these fellas?
He asking Kingslayer, the one
Yeah,
who thinks he
I'm
can
asking.
snap Vire in half by himself.
Yeah.
We don't need anyone.
Terrence, this guy's cocky. What do you think?
I'm just gonna shrug.
Adrian's gonna look Kingslayer over. How likely is it that he's gonna be able to snap Vire in half?
In a literal sense?
Well, in the sense that, like, how...
You
How
have
in-
never seen Kingslayer fight. So
Yeah,
you
but I
have
mean, can, like,
no
is Adrian able
idea.
to get like a... Is Adrian able to get like a sense for it, just looking him over?
So, the most you can see about him, he is just a normal, like, medium-sized construct, but from what you can tell. He doesn't look exactly like any construct you've ever seen before. He's very different. He is also different from Jeeves, any of the constructs that you've seen at the Domain, and any constructs you have seen, and Vusseoxath in general. The weapon he has is a sort of glaive. You can't tell a whole lot about it, but it seems like it is charged somehow.
Yeah,
But
fuck
I'm
it.
not sure what it is.
Just the four of us should do it.
If this is what you choose, then we will remain here. In that case, good luck.
Well, actually, one more thing.
I just want you to know that Infernus and Rust, allied with some other NPCs, did not win.
Yeah. And I'm also thinking, like, if this place is gonna fall anyways, fuck it, might as well bring him to the overworld, you know?
Bring him out of the nether.
Yeah,
take him out of the
say
nether.
Minecraft.
I mean, if you guys come with us, you have a good chance of actually, like, not dying while Hypercanius rots.
So you wish for us to join you?
Yeah, sure.
Son of a
Just,
bitch, I had my instant replay turned on and just made a clip. Anyway.
Just don't die.
You know, you bring up a good thing. Well, not good, but you bring up a thing there. What happens when an entire plane rots?
I mean, ideally, I would like to help stop it from, I would like to not find out.
Well, yeah, but like... are the consequences of this going to ripple into the other planes? If
What
this
other planes?
plane's fully... Like our plane. Our house.
I mean, isn't Via kind of an effect of it rippling into other planes already?
Yes.
Yeah, but like... rotting assumes the, like, total death.
So, I mean, in that case, I guess we'd have to come back here and try and, like, stamp out the rot and save Hypercanius.
I feel as if that is impossible.
I just gotta
Can we,
put
like-
some mind to it.
Can we, like, cork the plane? It's like,
I mean,
cork
yeah, if
up.
we're evacuating, like, the remainder of the valid constructs...
We would need to destroy the Citadel.
Yeah, what he said.
We would have to make sure this teleporter is not used again.
So, I mean, if we just evacuate, like, if we run around and we evacuate all the constructs we can and kind of have them start anew in our plane, that's kind of why I'm having all these fellas come along, right?
You only know one other construct here, and that was that.
Yeah, I know, we
engineer.
only we only know one.
Is it worth running back and getting him? No, that's the question to ask yourself.
Dude, we have 1 day of water. He's dead.
Well, no, I mean, we can, if the teleporter is more than one use and we can come back, Adrian owes that man a life debt, so...
Keep in mind, in game, Adrian and Terrence have no idea how time moves here compares to.
To be fair, out of game,
Yeah,
neither
to be
do
fair,
we.
we'll find out in about a minute.
We'll find out in about a minute. You come back through the portal as if you can, and the whole place is fucking firing.
In which case, we turn right the fuck around.
It's up to you guys. Do you
Fuck
want
it,
to
we'll take every one of
self-destruct?
those.
You want to come back and get the engineer at some point?
If we can, Adrian will try.
Alright. Do you tell that to Keeper?
Yeah. Adrian's gonna be like, yeah, I mean, ideally, if we're able to come back, I'd like to get that one fella who saved us out on the outskirts.
Understandable. We will have to take as many precautions as possible.
Set up a password so only we can open the portal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, you fucking idiot! You absolute useless baboon! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Oh, yeah, they never think to count in reverse.
It's reverse.
No, even better. 5, 4, 2, 3, 1.
If we do show up where Vire is, should we destroy the portal immediately in case we were to fail?
What, to prevent him access to Hypercanius?
Yes.
Are we able to turn it off without destroying it? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like if that portal stays open, we could also use it as an evacuation route.
To return here.
I mean,
Might
it's
need a
better
little bit of recalibration on the returning here, but
I mean, I'd imagine it would be better than dying, but at the same time...
Remember, you are both low on fluids for us
That's
to
true.
return here. You guys are at like a all or nothing.
Yeah, we're in an all or nothing.
Can we,
Yeah,
do
fuck it.
some reversible damage? Like,
Just knock it out of commission for the time being.
yeah, and then, put new parts in or whatever?
I mean,
We
theoretically,
do
if we,
know how to
even-
build it.
If we even, misalign it, right, it would fail.
We know how to rebuild it. However, we are unsure if it will bring us back here if we do rebuild it.
I guess that's something we'll just have to see about. I think destroying it is the best move.
Fucking dumps us on the other side of the plane.
Put you in Quisarvul.
No.
Demons.
Demons everywhere.
Put you in where Snab is and have to have Staz come in for a session.
God. Not the baby oil.
No. But yeah, okay. So what is your guys' plan?
We're going to bring everyone in, and then if we are in Vire's zone, we're going to break the portal. And then we're gonna storm the reactor.
Alright. And if you're not in Vire Zone,
Then we're gonna...
just gonna
As in,
figure it
what?
out.
Yeah, if we're not in Vire's zone, we'll have some more time to, prepare.
Okay.
We're
Yeah,
just gonna go off.
I can't give you a direct answer of what will happen if you're not in Vire Zone. There's a
Yeah.
few different roles I have.
Exactly, if we're not in Vire's zone, we'll just kind of have to figure it out.
I will let you know that his zone is the higher percentage. So are
Right.
we all prepared?
I'll believe so. Since it's all or nothing, Adrian's gonna take a drink from his water skin.
Okay, just gonna
Yeah.
keep. Yeah.
Might as well, right?
Might as well not be thirsty in case I die.
Exactly, it's if he's gonna gain a level of exhaustion from thirsty mid-combat.
You become quite parched.
Middle of dodging a blow. You find yourself thirsty.
Yeah, it's a fucking status message pops up on your screen follow. All
Get
right.
the fucking Space Station 13 debuff. Get a fucking stamina penalty.
Good lord. Oh, what a number for what I've been playing lately.
Huh?
Alright, you guys go in.
Boss fight
Yep.
time.
Alright. Is there a specific order you guys go in?
Then Kingslayer in first.
Oh yeah, he would happily go. Yeah, he'll step forward. You just see a large yellow flashing light. A sort of, so essentially what it looks like, it looks like not that your characters would know what that is, but like a black hole essentially pops open. And he steps in. You don't see anything that shows what's on the other side or anything. But yeah, he steps in, and you just see him disappear.
Adrian's gonna follow pretty immediately.
Alright.
And I'll follow right behind him.
And Jeeves will probably follow behind him. And then just the menagerie of 3 robots. Alright, so, for you guys, everything is completely dark for quite a bit. You're all dead? No.
I regret not giving myself dark vision.
Get fucking hyperscaped. You just implode as you walk in.
No, we telefrag!
Yeah, you telefragged into a wall. You blew up. All right. 1 second. I need to look over the map and see what quadrant this is. Alright. After it being dark, all of a sudden it feels quite cold. Pretty cold, actually. Colder than you've probably been in quite some time. As your vision starts to return, it just sort of fades in. So Adrian, since you went in first, you would sort of see Kingslayer, like, hitting the ground, like, crouched down, hitting the ground. You can't hear anything, it's just ringing for a moment, pretty much. But you look around, you see that there is snow everywhere. And obviously cold, as I said. Terrence, you would also sort of vision in that way. But, yeah, as your vision starts to clear up and you can hear again, you'll pretty much just see Kingslayer hitting the ground and yelling a bit. But, yeah, you find yourself out in a sort of a place that's been completely covered in winter.
In what?
It's the winter, pretty much. It's snow. And it's snowing and everything.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna wrap myself up in my owlbear pelt.
Yeah.
Instant warmth. GG.
Well, this doesn't look like the Southern Isles.
And shortly after, you'll see, like, Jeeves and the other robots come through. So you guys turn around.
Can't believe we're on the decrepit Isles.
That would be fucking insane if it
fucking
was
idiot
where you
typoed the output direction.
You will turn around to see that essentially the same sort of black hole that you've seen before is still kind of sitting there. There's obviously no frame or anything, but is just sitting there.
I wonder how long that'll be stable for.
So this is where Vire is. Where is he?
No, Vaya's in a little more of a tropical climate than this. I think we're pretty far off from where he is.
Tropical?
How does the air feel? Is it, like, thin? Are we in the mountains? Or are we
no, you are not in the mountains. You're surrounded, like, by some trees and stuff. You're not up in the mountains. No. God, that would fucking suck, man. Imagine. That would be fun, you know? Yo, Shadow, you could go back to seeing the blue guys. The blue troll guys again.
Oh God.
Boy.
Yeah, well, it's too bad Rust isn't here. They use up all his shit to kill a goblin, essentially.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'd wager we were pretty far north of Vaya.
And imagine if you were, like, here.
Now the question is, why? Why would he have us spit out here? He shouldn't have gotten word that we fucked on him, on his goon, unless his goon was the one who was going to have us sent back to Vaya's place.
Alright, you guys weren't sure about that.
Oh well. I'd wager all we can really do is head south and see where it takes us.
Alright. So exactly where are we in this place?
Does Adrian have a map?
Oh yeah, I'd say you guys have maps.
Adrian is going to point towards, the northern snowy region, and he's like, now I don't know exactly where, but I'd wager we're somewhere up in these highlands. But he's gonna point
the
around.
highlands are over there, man.
Not the highlands, but like up in the tundra. Yeah, he's just gonna like point generally at the tundra. He's like, I'm suggesting we head south. Just that way, we'll either end up at like the mountains here, or at Eberhard.
I see. I
Adrian
suppose we
looks
should
around.
begin.
Are there any visible landmarks for him to navigate by?
Give me a perception check. You will know that the mountains are... You don't have a compass, do you?
Is that like an actual item?
Yeah. Well, I guess you could tell by where the sun is. You can tell that the mountains are over to your west.
To the west?
Yep.
So Adrian's going to mark a general area on his map where the portal is.
Alright. I'll just ping the map where you think you are. You just hold
I think we're up here.
That would be
What
insane.
was the button for pinging?
You just
I
hold your click.
hold left click.
Like somewhere around here would be the guess.
Alright.
But once we hit like a town or something, Adrian will be able to kind of triangulate it better.
Ah, yes. The great amount of towns.
Look, there's that one.
Yeah, I mean, that one's noticeable. Man, we might meet one of my favorite characters if you go to that one.
Considering we would be looking for something like that, do you think we would go and hug the mountains pretty much?
I mean, if you want to, it's up to you, man. You are decisively leading this band.
Right, our best chance of not getting lost is to follow the mountains and keep them on our west side, so we're gonna go follow the mountains. So we're gonna like detour off to pretty much follow the mountains south.
As long as the wind isn't soft, this will likely keep both you and Terrence in better location of the wind.
That too. Keep us sheltered from the worst of it.
But, yeah. So you guys are up in the cold region, heading down south, and that's where we will stop for today. Got a fun journey ahead.
Yay, and that means we get to stop.
Kidnap another dog!
That means we get to stop places and see if people want to join us on our crusade against the Southern Isles.
Hey,
Maybe you can find Stark.
Man, I'm gonna spoil that whole conversation. Hey, you wanna come with us to the Southern Isles? No, fuck you, dipshit. What the fuck? Go away!
What the fuck? Why would we want to go there? Fuck that place. It's horrible. No one ever comes back from it.
You want to go murder a robot?
So we have, 4 or 5 robots behind us?
Yeah, you got 5 robots with you. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Verthiad fellas never heard about it.
Heard about Vusseoxath? Damn, you gonna go all the way up there? What have they not heard about?
The disappearances in the Southern Isle?
They know that. Everyone knows.
What the fuck was that dwarf on about?
That's what he was saying. People disappeared down there. No one ever
I thought
goes.
he was saying he hadn't heard anything about disappearances.
He said that he hasn't heard anyone come back.
Oh.
Oh man, yeah, you guys should go up to Bog Lador.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
let's go to Evermail Great Peaks.
Yeah,
They just climb the mountains.
Gonna make it up there.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we go down south through here. Avoid
there's
the mountains.
technically a passage like here.
No. We avoid the mountains. Completely avoid the mountains. Take a dip in the lake, and then go up the mountains there.
Definitely walk through this zone.
Yeah. It's just brown. Nothing ever happens in the brown zone.
Nothing's wrong there.
Besides, I'm gonna brown.
And they'll definitely let you in.
Yeah.
They're real cool like that.
Bog the door. More like, let me open the door for you, gamer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
I wonder how this whole campaign would have played out if we had just shut down Antilles in terms of going to find his creator. Nah, fuck you, we're doing our thing.
It'd be a lot different.
Imagine if we didn't split the fucking party like 20 times.
Yeah. Because
Imagine.
half of the fuckers didn't want to go to the machine realm.
I don't-
Yeah, it
I don't
wasn't
blame
that. It was more of, yeah, we don't want to help the machine guy. There's something wrong
Whereas-
with this guy.
Adrian was jizzing his jorts at the thought of helping the machine guy.
And then you stopped helping that machine guy, and now you're helping a different machine guy.
Yeah, because the other machine guy is cooler.
Yeah, King Slayer is cooler. Man, if you were on last campaign, you wouldn't have thought that. He beat your ass. Back when he wasn't as decent of a guy.
He's matured.
He's hit his Zen era, allegedly.
He's not very zen. He's been screeching about murdering fire this whole time.
Hey man, at least he's not trying to kill the entire human race. Or all humanoid kind.
Everyone has a genocidal era, alright? Can't
Yeah,
judge a
man.
man.
Yeah, man. Is that how it is?
Dude, Terrence is just replacing the genocide with, like, total control. Remember how I was gonna make that mind virus?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. A thing that's never gonna pan out. Because I'm about to die to fire.
You're already giving up. We're not winning. It's not happening.
Nah, dude, I have tricks up my sleeveys.
Yeah.
Kingslayer's gonna snap him in half. I believe him.
He's gonna rip his ass in half. There's no
Honestly, dude, if he's not, like, super washed up,
he's not washed.
if my goat not washed, he can do it.
At least he'll be more help than whatever mercenaries got hired for Silas and Antilles.
Right, those fucking bums.
They almost won. They had a chance.
They did.
Antilles thought more about gaming with the shotgun than he did about gaming about shooting the generator.
Yeah, we're armed with knowledge and also a badass robot man.
With the power of friendship and this gun I found.
With the power of friendship and this gun I stole off the guy I want to kill.
It's always interesting when another Vyre fight is coming up because Vyre just has more knowledge every fight.
That's the thing, he has more knowledge, but at the same time, we also have more knowledge.
Yep. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna end the recording here. We'll see you guys next time with hopefully Silas and Sark. Hopefully that goes through. Anyways, we'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.